And I think forgiveness is a really key aspect. I mean, everything we're talking, I loved what you said. It's a continuous journey. It's not like we're awakened and then, hey,
We
graduated.
proud.
But it's a continuous journey, a continuous awakening, continuous healing. And the more you expand, the more you see the shadows, the more you see your thoughts, right? How do you think, like, if there's anyone watching or listening and feeling like they're going through this process of becoming more aware, but at the same time, not having that sort of forgiveness or that self love or unconditional compassion, what would you tell them? How can they navigate through this phase?
Well, I think a powerful thing that you said was the shadows, and I like to talk about that a lot, like shadow self, shadow work. And I like to point out that our society is not built for shadow work. Our society has been constructed to keep us distracted from shadows. And so it is much more painful when you do finally start to look at them. So I like to encourage anyone listening, anyone going through this, please know that you're not alone. Because I think sometimes when you start to see those shadow selves, you're like, oh my God, like that's horrible. I wonder if anybody else experiences this. You feel very alone. You feel like you're the only one who possibly has those shadows, but it's not true. We all have them. It's just that we don't look at them very often. And so the Ho'oponopono prayer is one that I use a lot, and it is a forgiveness prayer. I always get the order wrong, especially if I'm on the podcast. I'm just going to be forgetful about it, but it's I'm sorry, thank you, I love you, please forgive me. And you say those things. My one of my coaches told me to say it 3 times in a row, 3 times a day. So if you've got something that's really, really stuck in your vibrational craw and you're just like, I can't get rid of this, I can't forgive myself. And it's a really powerful way to just kind of get yourself into that place of forgiveness. And we work on giving forgiveness to others, but we often forget to give that same forgiveness to
Mm,
ourselves and our
yeah,
past the things that we've done, which I've got plenty of things that I've done in
yeah,
the past that I'm not proud of. So
I find that it's harder to forgive ourselves, at least for me, and I see it. I see that's a common thing amongst people.
yes.
And I think maybe it's the first step is to really forgive others. But when we start looking at everyone and everything as a reflection of yourself, then you understand that it all starts within. It's like I can forgive others, but if I can't forgive myself, then it's just half of the forgiveness, right?
Yes.
And the same goes for love. If we don't love ourselves, if we don't like fill our cups, we
Mhm.
can't pour that love. We can't love others unconditionally. And
Yes.
so I want to link to the self-love
Yeah.
aspects because you're also known as the self-love yogi. So let's talk first about the self-love